And we are back on the franchise after a pretty long hiatus. And before we get into the video, I owe you guys an apology for it taking me so long to get this video out to you guys. It really wasn't my intent to have the series just completely disappear off the channel. But last year when my computer died, it wiped out a lot of the footage that I had pre-recorded. I mean, my entire media hard drive crashed, you guys. I lost my Adobe Premiere Pro, I lost my After Effects, I lost drivers for my audio interface that the manufacturer stopped supporting back in 2013, 2014. I've still been using it this entire time. I lost all of my presets that I've pretty much been using since my channel began. But you know what, you guys, despite all of that, I'm still here. And I want to thank you guys for rocking with me this entire time. I appreciate your patience. And now we can get back to the series you guys have been waiting for. So without further ado, welcome back to the Madden 18 Falcons franchise. Now we're diving right into week 8 in this video. As I just explained, weeks 5 through 7 were lost when my computer died. But honestly, you guys didn't miss much. Week 5 was our bye week. In week 6, we beat the Dolphins. And week 7, we just got destroyed by the Patriots. So we're going into this week with a record of 5-1. And as you can see, the injuries are still piling up. The injury list is about half a page long. Fortunately for us though, we do get Grady Jarrett back after next game, as well as Julio Jones in a couple of weeks. So we're definitely looking forward to that. Now, coming into this matchup against the New York Jets, I had no idea what to expect. With the current record of 1-6, you can kind of circle this game on paper as a win, but these are the type of games that sneak up and bite you if you don't show up to play. So we want to be aggressive from the start as Matt Ryan throws complete to White on the 15-yard out for a first down. Next play on 1st and 10, Ryan dropping back, waiting for someone to get open. It's Gabriel across the middle, makes the grab and takes it up to the 40. Setting up in Jets territory now on 1st and 10, Ryan takes the snap, hands the ball off to Coleman, and he's going to pick up about 3 or 4 on the play, setting up second down. Ryan looking for Coleman on the next play, going back to the passing game, completely overthrows him. And now we're facing third down, so Ryan takes a snap out of the gun, fires quick to Mohamed Sanu, and he can't hang on in traffic. It looks like he had it for a second, but the collision jarred it loose, so out comes the field goal unit to try the kick, and it's no good. What an uncharacteristic miss by Matt Bryant, who's usually money every time he steps on the field. So the Jets take over on first down. Powell gets the carry, and Ricardo Allen shuts that down. Allen comes screaming in from his free safety position to make the tackle on Powell before he gets to the line of scrimmage. That was just a nice play by the young free safety. So on second down now, Petty hands it to Powell, and he gets leveled by Deion Jones, and the ball comes loose. Vic Beasley is in perfect position to dive on it, and the Falcons take over. But look at this hit by Jones. Powell gets crushed by the impact and fumbles the ball, but it also looks like he loses bodily control because check out his arm. Now, I wasn't a kinesiology major in college, but I'm pretty sure your arm and shoulder are not supposed to do that. So now we've got to capitalize off of the turnover. Ryan throws complete to Sanu on the slant right there, picking up 8, bringing up 2nd and 2. Coleman trying to run it up the gut, may have gotten a yard on the play, bringing up 3rd down. This time though, he gets a little bit more daylight and is able to pick up the first down and some. A couple plays later, looking at 2nd and 3, Ryan dropping all the way back, hitting Hooper across the middle of the field, and on top of that, there's a flag for pass interference, so that's going to set us up at the 2-yard line. So we're looking at 1st and goal from the 2. Coleman gets the carry, trying to punch it in, and can't quite get there, getting shut down at the 1. Next play on 2nd and goals, a pretty much same result as the 1st and goal situation there. We can't punch it in again. Then on 3rd down, Coleman looking to bully his way through the traffic, gets denied at the goal line again. That's not the way that we wanted to cap off that drive, you guys. Maybe I played too conservatively in retrospect, but I really don't like throwing the ball whenever it's 1st and goal from the 2 or less. But in either case, we take a 3-0 lead to start the second quarter. Getting back on defense now, the Jets hand it to Powell, and he breaks loose into the open field, taking it all the way up to the 48-yard line before he's tackled by Keanu Neal. Next play on 1st and 10, Petty with the snap, goes with the play fake, trying to buy time. He's under pressure, looking to scramble, and the ball gets stripped. Adrian Claiborne is right there to scoop it up, and he's off to the races, but he runs out of gas after about 10 yards and gets tackled by Powell at the 22. So we've got the ball with great field position. We've got to capitalize. Ryan trying to connect with Mohamed Sanu there, and once again, Sanu drops it. Now, I know there are a couple of defenders in the area, but Sanu has pretty decent hands. He should make that grab. So that brings up a 2nd and 2 now. We try to set up the screen game to Coleman. He makes the grab, jukes out a defender, and he will walk in for the score or get tackled at the 1-yard line. But it really doesn't matter because on the very next play on 1st and goal, we're able to punch it in from the 1. And with that, we're able to take a 10-0 advantage in the second quarter. And it's good to see that we were able to punch it in running the ball because that was the exact same area where the Jets stopped us 3 times in a row in the last drive. So it was good to see that we made the adjustments and we're able to come out and run it in for the score. So the Jets start their next drive at the 43 with the completion to Stewart. After breaking a tackle, he gets taken down at the 39. Next play on 2nd and 6, the handoff goes to Powell, and once again it's Allen coming down, making the tackle, and stuffing the play at the line of scrimmage. So that brings up a 3rd and 6, and Jackson is able to make the grab to pick up the first down. But check out Brian Poole on this play. I'm not sure where he was going or what he thought was happening, but you really couldn't be more out of position in coverage than that. I mean, Jackson was wide open. That was an easy play. So now on 1st down, Petty again going back to Jackson and targeting who else? Brian Poole. Now that might be something we have to keep an eye on, you guys, because if Petty keeps getting easy completions in his direction, we might have to give him some help. So a couple plays later here, moving ahead on 3rd and goal, Petty hits Jackson on the scramble drill, and he's able to get into the end zone. So the Jets get the exact answer that they needed there. Now it's a 10-7 game. And to make matters worse, we went 3 and out on our next drive, giving the ball right back to the Jets, putting an already tired defense right back out in the field. But on 2nd and 8 now, Petty does us a favor and hits his wide receiver out of bounds, throwing it incomplete. And then on 3rd down, we dial up the pressure, getting after Petty, taking him down for the sack. It's Devondre Campbell. We blitzed both linebackers on that play, but this time Devondre got home for his 2nd sack of the game. Looking for balance on our next drive, we come out handing the ball off to Coleman. He almost breaks free off the left side, breaks a couple of tackles, and gets pushed out of bounds at the 31. That was a nice run. Then on the very next play again, Coleman up the middle, this time for an even bigger gain on the play. Our offensive line is doing a nice job at opening holes in the running game. So after 2 pretty solid runs here on 1st and 10, Ryan comes out with the play fake, looking to take a shot, going deep downfield to Mohamed Sanu, but the pass is broken up, incomplete. Nice coverage there by the corner. It looked like Sanu had a step for a second, but I don't know, maybe the aggressive catch animation gave the corner a chance to catch up. But anyways, after the completion there, the Hooper goes for a gain of 11. There's a face mask penalty on the play, so that's going to tack on some additional yardage. So we'll accept the additional 15 to move us up to the 26. So Ryan comes out under center, hands it off to Coleman, who explodes through a huge hole up the middle, and he is going to walk into the end zone untouched for a 26-yard touchdown. That was just pure speed on that play. He outran everybody. Taking another look at it, he was at the 2nd level so fast that the safety had barely enough time to react, and by the time he did, Coleman had already blown by him and he couldn't get a pursuit angle on him. So that was just a great play right there by Tevin Coleman. But on the Jets' next drive, Powell shows off a little shiftiness and takes the Jets all the way up to the Falcons' 24, setting up 1st and 10. Petty with the play fake, trying to find an open receiver, decides to scramble, looking for the end zone. He throws it up for grabs and is picked off by Desmond Trufant. I'm not sure what Petty saw in the end zone to make him throw that, but there was pretty decent coverage all across the back of the end zone. But Trufant was right there to make the play. But unfortunately, on our next drive, we're not able to capitalize on the turnover because on 3rd and 7, I give it right back to the Jets. I mean, Williams was in perfect position and coverage right there, and I just threw it right to him. And he's going to take that back for what's probably the easiest pick 6 of his career. I'm not sure what happened on that play. That was just a complete meltdown. And speaking of which, moving ahead a bit to the 4th quarter with 5:36 to go, the Jets are driving as Petty escapes the pocket, but there's a flag on the play, and it looks like that one's going to be coming back. There's a holding penalty on the play, so instead of 1st and 10, the Jets will be facing a 1st and 20. Now the Jets come out with 4 wide, Petty in the gun with the snap. Falcons send the blitz, and Devondre Campbell gets home for the sack once again. Devondre Campbell has his 3rd sack of the day, and I don't know what's gotten into Campbell, but if he's going to play like this, we might need to feature him more as a pass rusher in the future. But anyways, with the Jets backed up, a short completion there brings up a 3rd and 13. Petty looking to make a play, steps up in the pocket and throws horizontally. I'm not sure what that's about, but we'll take the completion as it forces a 3 and out. So with 4 minutes left in the 4th quarter here, all we got to do is come out and just run the ball and try to milk as much clock as possible as the Jets burn their timeouts. Now the carry right there to Coleman pretty much goes nowhere, setting up a 3rd and 8. We hand it to him again. This time he picks up a little bit more yardage, but he still doesn't quite get there, so we're forced to punt. Moving into the Jets' next series now from the 48-yard line with 1:37 to go. Petty looking for his running back near the sideline, but the pass is broken up by Deion Jones. 2nd and 10 now. Petty under center with the snap. 7-step drop and hits his wide open tight end across the middle of the field for the completion. That moves him up to the 38-yard line on the next play. Petty decides to tuck it and scramble and pick up the 1st down. The Falcons had dropped everybody in the coverage on that play, and Petty was able to take advantage. So with the Jets well within field goal range now on 1st and 10, Petty gets caught up in the cluster of bodies and he's gonna be sacked. No, wait, the play is still live. Petty gets up, now he's gonna be sacked. What is going on? What a crazy play right there. But the clock is still winding with 42 seconds to go. Petty fires quick, complete to his tight end, but Keanu Neal Neal punches it loose and the Falcons recover. Desmond Trufant picks it up, and that is your ball game. An almost guaranteed victory by the New York Jets was just ripped away by the quick hands of Keanu Neal. It really doesn't get any closer than a forced fumble at the 14-yard line to seal the victory. I can't make this stuff up, you guys. What a clutch play by Keanu Neal with the time winding down. It really doesn't get more epic than that. We end up holding on and taking the W in this one, 17-14, and literally ripping the victory away from the New York Jets on the road. Now, as for the game MVP, I'll let you guys decide that, because as we look at the stats, Tevin Coleman should be the clear hands-down winner of the game ball, but the play that Keanu Neal made at the end of the game, I mean, you just can't say enough about that type of effort, so I gotta give it to Keanu Neal. But what do you guys think? Go on ahead and drop me a comment down below and let me know. Anyways, you guys, that's all the time I have for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'm signing off, and I'll see you in the next one.